Want to know how to make a seamless Instagram carousel post like this? I'm going to show you how. First, we're going to use Canva, and this is going to be a 6-slide carousel, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it and how I break it down for you. The second way that we're going to be using it is the SCRL app, and we can do this on our phone or on a desktop. Those are going to be 10 slides each. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chantal. I'm a full-time elopement photographer, and I travel all over the world, and I also educate other photographers and help them excel their businesses. Welcome to the channel. Okay, first off, we're going to open up our pick time. Now that we're in pick time, we're going to go to our client galleries, and I'm going to pick, let's do this one. I love this session. It's gorgeous. So we're going to preview it, and we're going to go through and pick all of our favorite ones that we want in a carousel post or a few posts. This is their pick time gallery, so I'm just going to go through and click like my favorites. So I'm going to make sure that I get a lot of landscape ones and portrait mode ones, because it's going to really enhance the look of your seamless Instagram post. Now that we have went through and picked our favorites, they're going to be here. So I picked 32 favorites. So I'm going to download them in a web size instead of a high-res size, because the high-res size is more for like prints. Our web size downloads for the resolution of screens and web and social media and things like that. But if you were printing, definitely do the high-res size. Now it's going to download over here. I have all of the photos here, so those are going to be in there. So we're going to open up our Canva. Now that we're in Canva, we're going to create the seamless Instagram carousel. The way that you're going to do this, so you're going to click create a design. It depends if you want a landscape or a portrait. I always opt in for the portrait. As you can see, so it's 1080 by 1350. That's the size that we want to stick with for each individual slide. So we're going to do up to 6 slides. We're going to do a bit of math here. So it's 1350 times 6, so 1350 times 6. So we're going to get 8100 by 1080, I believe. No, I'm wrong. We need 1080 times 60. 1080 times 6 times 60. Okay, so we are going to do this by 1350, and that will give us 6 slots. We're going to go down to custom size. The width is going to be what we had in our calculator there, 640. The height is going to be the 1350. All right, so now we have a 6-slide carousel post here. So we're going to add our photos. So we're going to upload them here. While those are downloading, we're going to go to the elements. We're going to go to these frames, and then we're going to pick our height and width here. If we remember those dimensions that we had before, the width was 1080 by 1350. All we have to do is click duplicate and bring over. Okay, so now that we can see that it is 6, these are all right portrait-wise. What I like to do, I'm going to actually stretch this one over to the next one, and that's pretty easy, and then I'm just going to delete that one. So this is going to be a seamless carousel post right here. So this is going to be one photo, but it's going to split in the middle. So I'm going to do the same with the ending one. Now we're going to take those photos that we uploaded, and we're literally going to drag them in. So let's do that one. So it's going to be super seamless right there. This one. Ooh, pretty. I love that one. And then, so this is going to be your first photo that's going to show up on your feed. So if you're picky about what's like on the front of your feed to make your Instagram look like super aesthetic and stuff, feel free to kind of like browse that a little bit. So I'm going to go over just a little bit so I don't have that gap there, because there's like a little white spot, and it's going to go like under this photo, so it's not going to make this seamless Instagram post like weird or anything. It's going to be a 6-slide Instagram carousel, and it's super seamless. Oh, I see a little white over there, so I'm going to expand that just over. It's better to overshoot it than undershoot it. It honestly just makes the like seamless post look way better. And then we're going to go back to the elements page and then type in those dimensions again, or you could have kept the other ones. I kind of just wasn't thinking. Now with this one, what you can do is just grab the corner, and you're going to place this wherever you want to put a portrait photo. So I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm also going to put one like right here. Okay, so this is 6 slides. So if you wanted 10, duplicate this page to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we would get rid of this. And this is just going to be blank, but you still have to leave it at this dimension because it's still going to cut it off. You're just going to have 2 blank pages at the end because actually Instagram might let you do 20 now. I don't think it does on my business account, but you can make it 12 slides if you wanted. So now I'm just going to like move things and move them around a little bit. That is a 10. Well, you can either do 10, 6 or 10, but that is a 10 slide seamless Instagram carousel post. Now we're going to export it. So that's how you create a seamless Instagram post in Canva. When you go into Instagram, all you have to do is crop it. You can resize it right in the crop on your phone and just keep duplicating it as well. I'll link the post so you guys can see it, but that is how to make a seamless Instagram post in Canva. Okay, now we are going to use the SCRL app to create a seamless Instagram post. So I'm just switching over to my Mac, so you can do this on your phone or any Apple products, I guess. I open up the app. It looks like a mobile version, but we're gonna start from scratch, and then it says 4 slides. Here's the aspect ratio, so I'm gonna click all the way until it goes to 10, done. But the ratio is gonna be 4:5. This is where I usually just pick out my first image. I can drag and drop whatever photos I want. So I'm gonna do a different one, so it's gonna be kind of like a little different than the Canva one. So I'm gonna try and use the photos that I didn't use before. This is gonna be my first image. I'm gonna drag and drop it over there, and then you're gonna click fill, and then width, and then same thing. If you need to adjust it, like you can like drag it up and down or whatever you need. But this one is nice because it shows you each slide, so you can know exactly where it's going to end and start. This is where the seamless Instagram carousel comes into play, and you click fill and width ×2, and it automatically makes that for you. Sometimes you have to click height and then width ×2, so just kind of be careful with that. And then you can start layering your photos. 2 seamless posts in a row, or carousels in a row, and this one I'm going to do a portrait. And then we have 2 left, so I have an option of doing 2 portraits or a seamless carousel, so I'm going to choose the seamless. Now that we've filled in our background, we are going to use the drag and drop just to drag any like portraits, or I can honestly even like do landscapes with this one. We didn't use this drone shot, so I'm going to add that in there actually. Add that in the kind of bottom corner where it's not going to be too much of a distraction from the other photos. Okay, just looking it over. Okay, so now we're going to go next. I'm going to actually pull this up so you can see more. Next, and then we're going to preview it. So I always preview it first. Here it seamlessly goes into the next carousel post. Same with that one. And then we fill in that box. So if we didn't have this here, it would just be like grass right there. So I try and fill in any negative space. So if you know what negative space is, it's kind of just like an open space and you can fill it with something. Perfect. So then we're going to save it, and then we're going to open it on Instagram, and then we're going to post it right away. So that one is super easy because it breaks down the cropping for you. So it's going to break it down into those Instagram ratios already for you, and then you don't have to like worry about it like at all. That's why I love the SCRL app. Super easy to create seamless Instagram posts, especially as like photographers. I find that it's hard to represent our work just through an Instagram post, but this way allows us to use portraits and landscapes. So if you're looking for a better way to present your work online, especially on Instagram, definitely try to look into the seamless Instagram posts, and then you can get an overview of more your visions and your crops and your photos. It just honestly looks good and it catches everybody's attention. So I honestly just love mixing it up and showing my work off to everybody. If you guys want to see it out, I'll link my Instagram in the description below, and kind of creep me a little if you want. And if you have any questions about anything, drop a comment and I'll be happy to answer it in a video for you. But yeah, that is how you create a seamless Instagram post. Thanks for watching on how to make a seamless Instagram post, and I hope you guys enjoyed this because I honestly love using